It's MP Erica from Mantra Aesthetic Studio. Okay, so I don't really do lives like that, but life has really been getting away from me, and I am trying to make a review of the DermRays. Remember this, guys? Remember this baby, the 1064 at-home FDA cleared laser hair removal device by DermRays? I finally got it. I did use it, and I tried to make a video about it, but I didn't want to cut it off or cut it short. So I figured maybe I'll just make a live and just kind of tell you guys what I think as I open up the box. So hopefully you guys can hear me, and I'll also post this on my page. So as I open the packaging is pretty cool. I mean, pretty, compact. It's not heavy at all. It kind of gives some general instructions on the box on either side. So it came with this holder bag here for the laser, which I thought was cool. It comes with a razor, the instructions for use, and then you've got the laser and the charger right here. So the laser is actually very light, very handy. This is the window for the laser. Obviously it's not on because you can't look into the lights, just like the solar eclipse. The eclipse glasses do not work for this laser, so don't even think about it. With that being said, this is not medical advice. This is purely my opinion and education based only. So if you're actually interested in purchasing this and you have specific medical questions, please talk to a licensed provider near you, okay? So anyway, so this is a 1064 hair removal laser, safe for skin of color. It's light. I do like it because it does have some safety features on it, so I'll start with that. So it is not battery operated. You have to plug it in. So I like that because it can't be accidentally turned on unless it's plugged in. When you plug it in, you have to double click this button to turn it on, and then these lights will cut on and you'll hear like a little fan sound. It's not loud or anything, but it's just kind of letting you know it's on. And then finally, when you're ready to put it in active mode and actually use it, you have to press and hold the button and you'll hear it beep. Using it was very easy. I did my armpits first. I can't really give a clinical opinion on how it works just yet because it takes about 6 months for you to notice the results that they spoke of on their website. So this is purely for somebody that was interested in purchasing it and wanting to see for themselves how the results are. So I'll put this down. Now, so when you open it up, it comes with this little instruction card, which is super straightforward. The instruction card tells you step by step exactly how to turn it on and exactly how to step down or march down your treatment area to treat the area appropriately. It does come with a instruction manual. I suggest anyone that is not familiar with lasers to read this through and through because you don't want to make any mistakes on your skin. You don't want to burn yourself. I will just say everything kind of seemed pretty straightforward except for two things. The first thing is on the website, they do say that you don't need special glasses for the laser. I feel like when you tell somebody not to look at something, hey, Chrissy, I feel like when you tell somebody not to look at something, just like the solar eclipse, they're going to want to look, especially if they're trying to figure out like how this little treatment window, how far they need to move to be able to get the treated hair within this window. So, I mean, of course you're going to have to, at times, or want to, or be compelled to, and people are not trained not to do that. So, it recommends that you use glasses. So I would appreciate if they had put them in there because people don't know. I mean, luckily I have 1064 laser glasses, but who has 1064 laser glasses sitting around, So I thought that was a little inconsistent. And there was another thing about in the contraindication section of the manual, it says Do not use diode laser hair removal if you have very dark skin. So basically this laser has a sensor, and when you place it on your skin, it will try to read your skin tone and differentiate it from the color of the hair. If the laser cannot differentiate your skin tone from the color of the hair, it won't activate. It won't work. So it is advertised as a laser, FDA cleared for dark skin. That is the darkest skin. So I think that should be clarified on the website, that if you are very dark, that you should not use this laser. I would also say that there's one thing that I don't quite know yet, and I won't know until I've used this for several months. I do know that diode lasers aren't the best lasers for fine hairs. So if you're a woman that doesn't have like the sharp hairs that stick out like above your lip line or whatever, because I know a lot of ladies like to wax that, or could go along that like that. Diode lasers aren't known to be the best for those fine hairs. Now if you have actual like sharp hairs, almost like a mustache or a beard type texture, like if you shave it and it sticks out or if you pluck it and it sticks out when it grows back, those would be the type of hairs that I know that a diode laser typically works well for. Thanks, Sheikah. So if you are getting this for like an upper lip or something, or let me see. So these hairs, let me see if I don't even know if you can see my little arm hairs. You can barely see them, but they're like, Lord, y'all can't see these hairs. I have hair there though, but that's what I'm talking about. It's like a little peach fuzz, those little peach fuzzy hairs, right? These are not the best for those type of hairs traditionally, like not just this laser, but all diode lasers. So the hairs that you want to be using this on are like coarse hairs, like on your legs. Some people do have it on their arms as well. And if you're a woman that tends to have hormone issues or PCOS or hair growth on your face with coarse hairs, and I would say that this is a good one. And there's another thing that I saw here, and I kind of mentioned it before in the previous video, but I wanted to go over it again. Where is it? This is why I couldn't do a video, because it was just too much that I wanted to say, or like a pre-planned video. So it mentions, dang, where is it? So it mentions that hair removal by laser sources can cause increased hair growth in some individuals based upon current available data, Middle Eastern, Mediterranean, and South Asia heritage treated on face and neck. So basically what that's saying is that for some ethnicities, even though they have darker skin or are higher up on the Fitzpatrick scale, they need a higher powered laser to really reduce the production of hair growth from the follicle. And this may not be the high powered laser that they need. So that's pretty much what they're saying. These folks are at risk of regrowing hair, or growing hair thicker in the area that is treated. So keep that in mind. I would say if you have, I'm not a representative for the company. I'm just simply somebody that saw the laser, that has laser experience and loved the concept and wanted to know more about it. I'm not in contact with the company or anything like that. But I think overall, if I had to give it a rating thus far, I would say it's a solid 8.5. I mean, I used it. It wasn't painful at all. I used it on the lowest setting first. It was just tingly and warm, I guess I would explain that sensation as. I did use my laser glasses, so if they don't provide laser glasses, then they should at least maybe tell people where to get laser glasses for their laser. And it took me, I did both of my armpits. It took me 5 minutes, maybe less than that. They do recommend that you shave first here, and it looks like they want a close shave because this is a 6-bladed laser. I mean 6-bladed razor. So it looks like they want you to have a close shave. You're supposed to use this twice a week for the first couple weeks, and then decrease to once a week, and then after that you decrease to, where did that go? It's in this little book. Of course I can't find it right now because I'm looking for it. But basically you just taper down how you use it. It's in here. And it says that permanent hair reduction is defined as long-term stable reduction in the number of hairs regrowing measured at 6, 9, and 12 months. So I've only had this laser for like a month. So I can't really give a solid, like, you know, does this work clinically or not? I can't really give a solid for that because I haven't had it for 6 months. But I do know that people really want to get the laser. I'm trying to look for how often it says to use it, but I can't really find it at the moment. But I know it's in here because I read it. Also, I do like that they have all of the precautions here, all of the contraindications, so you don't want to use the laser if, one, you have very dark skin, which I would like for them to elaborate. I've given you what I thought my theory is on that, but it would be nice if they would elaborate. If you've been tanning or you have sunburned skin, you obviously don't want to use a laser at all. You want to wait. They're recommending you wait at least 1 week after the sunburn or the tan disappears. You don't want to treat on sun exposed areas. So if you've been exposed to the sun in that area within 7 days, you don't want to use it there. They don't recommend you use it on nipples, genitalia, or around the anus. I don't know if I can say that on live, but just because it can cause discomfort and scar those areas. If you have a history of precancerous lesions or cancers, you don't want to use it there. It says blisters or scars, pregnant and lactating. It has not been tested on these individuals, so they're not saying you can't use it, but you shouldn't if it hasn't been tested. Birthmarks, tattoos, anything like that. It actually doesn't say tattoos, but you don't want to use the laser on tattooed areas. So maybe that should be added. Birthmarks, moles. Okay, thank you. Birthmarks, moles, warts. You don't want to use it on that. If you have eczema, any kind of breaks in the skin, you don't want to use it on that. And it hasn't been tested under the age of 18. So, overall, so far, y'all, I'm pleased. And I'm going to keep using it. And I'm still sitting here looking for... Oh, here it is. It says, we recommend you to use it 3 times a week in the first 2 weeks. Use it 2 times a week in the following 2 weeks. And then use it once a month after 5 weeks. So, pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. They do recommend you cleaning the treatment window before every or after every session with just like some alcohol, like an alcohol swab or something. Yeah, I like it though. I like it. So if anyone was wondering, is this real? Does this work? I believe it does. I believe it does. I haven't gotten much hair growth since I've been using it, but I also used laser on my underarm before. So I really didn't have that much hair to begin with, but I just wanted to get on here and let people know that I did use it, and I'm sorry it took me so long to do this. Life is just life, and y'all, like, life is life. If you have any questions or concerns you think I can help you answer, you can DM me, but otherwise I'm going to refer you to the company as I am not a representative of DermRays. But DermRays, I would really appreciate it if you let these people know where they can get these glasses from and kind of elaborate on the darker skin, because that was the whole reason why I was excited about this laser. Being a 1064 wavelengths are safe on all skin types. Oh, that's the one last thing I forgot. With professional lasers that you use in a med spa, there's a way you can calibrate the laser every single day to make sure you're getting a consistent wavelength, a consistent power every time you press the button to emit energy. This one doesn't have a way to calibrate it, but I believe what happens is if it's not calibrated appropriately, it just won't turn on. It said it has a plus or minus 10 nanometer wavelength standard deviation, which wouldn't be harmful to someone if it was plus or minus 10. That's at least, not in my experience. It wouldn't be harmful to someone that was in the skin range that they recommend to be treated for this. But that's another thing. Just calibration was a question I had, and just wanted to be certain about. But anyway, that's really all I got. I'm going to post this on my page, but thank you guys for pushing me to put this out, because I forgot. I forgot, and then I got busy when I remembered, and then I made a video and realized that it was too much information to talk about to put in a video. So I'm here live. Just hit me up if you have any questions or concerns. Thanks for watching. Bye. Enjoy your weekend.